So this is basically all we know in terms of the rush mode in FC25. That's obviously gonna be a brand new game mode coming out. There's also, I think there's like 11 or 12 things of information for this. Now the first thing is rush will be a brand new 5v5 game mode that will be included in all formats in FC25. So I'll be including kickoff, ultimate team, clubs, and career mode. So a lot of game modes in there, which is pretty nice to see for it, not just a limited amount. Rush's introduction comes at the expense of Volta, which means Volta will no longer be in the game, but will appear in kickoff as a 3v3 match option only. So Volta is somewhat still in the game, but it's only in kickoff for a 3v3 game. The third thing is matches last 7 minutes in total, with a further 2 minutes and 20 seconds of golden goal being played in the scores, if the scores are level. If after that things are still tight, I can't read today, a penalty shootout will settle it. Fair enough then. So yeah, 7 minutes in total, sorry for it. 2 minutes added on with a 20 second of golden goal being played if the scores are level, and after that it will go to a penalty shootout. While being a 5A-side mode, Rush is actually built for 4 players in mind, with the goalkeeper being AI controlled. So there will obviously be goalkeepers for it, but it's basically a 4v4 just with the goalkeeper included. There are no fixed positions in Rush, meaning it'll be up to you and your teammates to take responsibility and not just run forward at once. So you're gonna have to balance it out with your play with it. So unlike Volta, Rush utilizes the same core gameplay as standard 11v11 matches, but comes with its own subset of rules. So in terms of the gameplay, it's not gonna be like Volta. It's just be basically the way how it is normally, like an ultimate team gameplay or career mode, just the standard gameplay for it. Kickoffs have been reinvented so that each team runs towards the center circle as the ball is launched into play. Think of it a little like the beginning of a game of Rocket League. So if you play Rocket League, you'll understand the reference, I suppose, for that one. I don't really play Rocket League. I have played in the past though. But basically, what is it? So team runs towards the center circle as the ball is launched into play. So basically, you got players, the ball will be launched into the center circle, I presume, and then the players have to try and get the ball first forward. So which is, yeah, how Rocket League is done at the start for kickoff. There are offsides in Rush, but only once you step inside the final third of the pitch, as opposed to standard halfway line cutoff points. So only in the final third you can be offside zone. So if you're past the halfway, you're fine, but you're only fine until you reach the final third for it, for offsides, which is, I mean, it depends how big the pitch is, but if it's gonna be like how it's gonna be like the Volta kind of size of the pitch, then it ain't too bad. With that, I suppose. There are no red cards in Rush, but instead blue cards are brandished for serious offenses, resulting in a 1-minute sin bin for that player. This time is reduced by 15 seconds for each opponent scored within that time frame. 2 of the cards result in a blue. So there will be blue cards in FC25, but I presume it's only for the Rush game mode, and it's like basically a sin bin where they're like suspended to play by 15 seconds. Is it? This time is reduced by 15 seconds for each opponent scored within that time for, oh sorry, it's a 1 minute, but for the opponent score. So if your opponent scores, it will reduces by 15 seconds to kind of make it more fair. All right, I mean, it's something, I guess, to add on to it. Not too bad, to be fair. That penalties are completely different, taken from the final third line. They're essentially a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper. Something not too dissimilar to what we see in hockey. So I think it's basically just you're basically running towards the goalkeeper in the 1v1, which actually used to be the old penalty system in real life, like years ago, until they changed it to then, you know, the penalty spot. But this time it's actually 1v1. You're running towards the keeper, I presume, from the final third line, and then obviously you go around him, you shoot, whatever you want to do to try and score past the keeper. All Rush matches take place in the custom-built Rush Stadium, built in collaboration with Nike and shaped like the brand's line of mercurial football boots. It's futuristic in its design and can even display environmental effects like colorful drone shows. So that's basically everything there is. This is obviously from FGZ News, aka Footzone for this. So that's all the information for Rush. Seems like there is a lot of effort put into this. Now, the only thing I would say that wasn't really mentioned is how the rewards are going to be like with this one. Because again, it's built in with kickoff, ultimate team, clubs, and career mode. So that I from what I remember, there is rewards with this, but we don't know how good the rewards are for it. For certain targets or objectives being completed. So But as said, you know, having blue cards in there is one thing that we haven't seen ever in FC or beef in general, really. And obviously running up to the keeper from the attacking final third line is also something that's new as well too. So there is some things that's being added into this that I don't think we'll see in other games, the ones I just mentioned there, them two. But it is going to be interesting to see how it's going to be done. Now obviously this could do really well, but at the same time it could not, but it only depends how they're going to run with it. So but I'm optimistic with it, I will say. But that is all the information so far in terms of what we know. I know we will get our own trailer for this, I'm pretty sure, coming soon. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.